Sup, it's Justin, Mr. CMB, back with another video. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day to day. I'm gonna make this real quick because I got I need to go. But I wanted to make this video because home sales are the lowest, some of the lowest it's ever been currently right now. We're down 11% compared to last year, and I'll probably post something on my community timeline sharing that information. Rates are still 7+% interest. So what does that mean? That means buyers are waiting on the sideline. They're waiting for better deals. They're waiting for the interest rate to go down. And when I mean buyers, there's two types of buyers. You have the traditional average everyday buyer. People want to buy homes to actually live in them. And then you have the actual, private investors. People like myself, people who buy homes, buy them to flip them. They look for discounted properties, or they look for different types of deals or creative deals to buy. Right now, you have both sitting on the sideline. So it's this unique area that we're in right now. And I don't expect it to last too much longer. But the thing is, what's happening is now you have inventory sitting. You have also at the same time, people are not buying. Regular people aren't buying. And usually that happens around this time of year, this August, September, late August, September, because people are going back to school, people getting back in the groove of things. It's just over summer, so you kind of have a slowdown. But what we're going to see, and this is just what I predict, is that just based on data, is that, hopefully if the Feds do decide to lower the rates, you're going to see buyers come back in just an abundance wanting to buy. But the thing is, that's going to continue to drive up prices for houses. So if you have people who've been waiting, and I don't think that's going to happen necessarily this year. I think it's going to happen at the top of next year. But what you're going to see is people coming back, like people who want to actually buy houses to live in them, the traditional everyday buyer who actually can qualify for the home, because a lot of people aren't going to be able to qualify for those homes, especially if you're making like 50s, 60s. Hell, if you're making $80,000 a year and you live in a major city, you still can't afford. And it's I'm going to make another video on just about how wages are kind of high, but you can't even afford to live with that. So I'm going to make a video about that. I'm going to work on that. But the thing is that we're in this unique space, very, very unique space. Now, obviously, if you have a deeply discounted deal, that's always going to sell no matter what. But we have a lack of inventory. We have interest rates that are high, so traditional buyers aren't buying. And then we also have investors that aren't buying as much or in the market. So things are going to be sitting a little bit. Now, it may change towards the end of this month of September, October, November. Obviously, December, things kind of tend to slow down because of the late holidays. But I'm not even sure if that may happen, depending on, like I said, depends on if the interest rate is low or not. So we have a lot of different factors that's going on right now. We're at a very unique place, which is why I say, you want to minimize your risk if you're hopping into real estate. That's what it all is about. It's all about minimizing your risk. Now, if you can get a good deal, as long as you have a good deal, it can always be moved. And what is a good deal? Anything, I would say, just being conservative, anything that's probably like 60% of the ARV, or just being conservative, like anything can move. Because despite what you see, deals are still being done. Maybe not at the higher volume, because a lot of people have pulled out because they've never been in situations like this. But the people who've seen these things before, who understand the market, they know how to pivot and shift, which is why, a couple of years ago, we pivoted to just strictly doing wholesale and auction properties. But pay attention to the market. Pay attention to what's going on. I think we'll start seeing an uptick of people buying a lot more before the year is out. This could change in the next month, but, the average everyday person is scared of interest rates. And the thing is, it's all in how you buy. Like, it's all in how you buy and what your game plan is. It doesn't matter, because you could pay, people talk about expensive money, but, let's say I'm borrowing like, $50,000 at a 10% interest rate, but I know that $50,000 I'm using to fund an operation that's already giving me like a 40 or 50% return on my money. I'll do that all day because it's going to help me grow. I'm still going to be at 40% regardless if I borrow the money now, and I can pay it back. So it's all about math. It's all math. And I really want you guys to understand that. So pay attention to the market. Obviously, I'll be doing videos on that. But understand, as long as you got a good deal, you can still make money. There's still money to be made. There's people making money. We're still making money. You could just have to be strategic on how you move. All right. So y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share, y'all subscribe. And if you want to wholesale auction properties, click the link below, schedule a call with me. Or if you just need to make some money, because right now things are getting tight for everyone, real tight, and you need to make more money. And I made a short that's just was going crazy, that people just need to make more money. And if you're relying on your job to help you make more money, you've already lost. Guys, we're at a point of no return where you cannot rely on your job. That's just what it is. If you want to make more money, if you want to move up in the world, you can't rely on raises. 1 raise a year, 2 raises a year. You can't do that. You have to eventually learn to do your own thing or not. It depends on you. And you need to strategically, especially if you're dating, or you have a wife, or you have a husband. It's these Florida flies. Then you guys got to be strategic. I mean, you can't be talking about petty differences. You got to be on the same page and stay off the internet. The internet is loaded with a lot of BS that's going to cloud your judgment. And that's pretty much what has happened, which is why reality is kicking people in the ass right now. But y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share, y'all subscribe. Justin, Mr. CMB, I'm out. Peace.